What's up, you guys? It's Passage 1, and in this video I'm going to be doing gun control and banning guns, the really big idiots in the world. I'm gonna call them out on their stupidity. Okay, so apparently some idiots have been using mass shootings as a reason for why we need gun control. Like, I don't know if you realize it or not, but none of those students were allowed to have guns. None of those people were allowed to have guns. Like that recent mass shooting with the guy, and then the other guy. I don't like to give names, but like with that one guy, who was a huge hero. I mean, he basically ran at the gunman, taking several bullets in the process, trying to bring the gunman down so he could save everyone else. I give a shout out to you. Okay, you are a serious hero. Alright. But with that one shooting, everybody's just like, oh, this is why we need gun control. Like, I don't know if you're aware of it, but none of those people were allowed to have guns on campus. That's called gun control. That's called not being allowed to have a gun, which is gun control. Yet, these people died. You know what would have happened if they were allowed to have a gun on campus? They would have shot the motherfucker up. I mean, seriously, dude. Where in the world do these people get their ideas from? Where? Oh, okay. We see this one mass shooting. They weren't allowed to have guns on campus. But, forget that. We support gun control. Nobody should be allowed to have a gun. It's going to reduce violence and mass shootings. I don't think that's the way it works. Shut up! I really don't think that's the way it works. I mean, seriously. Now, another thing. I do actually support your right to carry a gun. But just like anybody else, I get scared as hell when I see a person with a gun. Because you know what? They're a complete stranger and I don't trust them. Well, I know you may have ulterior motives. So, I would in fact support your right to own a handgun. A small enough handgun to put in your pocket or something. Something simple. I would in fact support that right. Okay? Just as long as I can't see it. Okay? Because when you're going to a gunfight, or when the killer's around you have a gun, not having a gun isn't going to do anything. If your society is becoming more and more violent, you know what that means? You need to protect yourself. Okay? It means you need to protect yourself before you end up dying. And bringing a knife isn't going to do anything. Put your hands up! Yeah, I have a knife. I can kill you. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that worked out pretty damn well, didn't it? Okay. Another reason why I don't support gun control, or why I don't support banning guns, is because the question is, do you really think the government is going to listen? Do you really think the government is going to follow? No, I don't think so either. Yes, citizens aren't allowed to have guns. Meanwhile, the entire government is going to have a gun. I'm sorry, but that's the reason why I don't support the death penalty. Yeah, sure, some people do deserve to die, like, child molesters and rapists and stuff like that. Sure, they deserve to die. Maybe even worse than that. But, look, man. Banning guns, severe gun control basically means the government has the right to own a gun and you don't. I don't support that. Just like I don't support the death penalty. It means you're giving the government the right to kill someone. You're giving the government the right to take someone's life. You're giving the government the right to own a gun. Because they're not going to follow by it. The government's not going to stop owning guns. I mean, for crying out loud, they've got nuclear warheads right now. You know? Why? Because every other country does. A whole bunch of other countries have nuclear warheads. You think we're going to stop? No. Anyway. So, if you like the video, like it. If you want to see more, subscribe. And I'll be uploading more soon. Peace out.